Well, pardon the mess, my mess as it is. I just had to go take a quick shower. I am not having functional internet right now, so I'm using my Wi-Fi hotspot on my iPhone to make this happen with you all. So, welcome to the Miniac. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell. I usually upload videos every Monday and Friday at 2 p.m. Unfortunately, with things being the way they are right now, it might be just a little difficult to make that happen. But I'll do what I can. In the meantime, if you're interested, check out my sponsor, outmotoring.com. Use the code Miniac5 and save 5% off on your order. All orders $195 or more are free shipping. And yes, they are still shipping parts. So if you want to work on your Mini in your driveway while you're quarantined at home or practicing your social isolation or social distancing, as they call it, then go ahead and head over there and check them out. If you were looking for stuff, grill badges, vinyl for your car, head over to. And if you're considering becoming a patron of the channel, and while my internet is not working correctly, it's apparently unstable. If you're considering becoming a patron of the channel, and I would appreciate if you would, please consider going over to my Patreon. It's in the description of this video, and become a patron. It's for as little as $2 a month. You can become a patron of the channel, and believe me, I could use the money right now, and I'm sure a lot of you out there could also use the money. But go over there, check that out if you're interested in becoming a patron of the channel. $2 to get you like the minimum access, and then like $5 and more. I think I even send you a grill badge and all that cool stuff. So we'll see if I can make that happen. Things are kind of weird right now, and I understand that. I'm stuck at home right now while the county I'm living in is under lockdown. Well, not lockdown. It's under a stay-at-home order. So effectively, that means I can go to the grocery store. I can go to hardware store, pharmacy, but I really should not be going anywhere else. So my new Mini has been sitting in the driveway collecting dust, which is disappointing as I have some things I really want to do with that car and get it going and make things really cool, but things are actually right now delayed. Let's get into the comments section over here. Ethan R50 or F56 Minis on the Dragon has been canceled. Do you know about MTTS? I know that registration for Mini Takes States has been delayed. I am not sure what's going on with that, but if things continue to progress the way they are, it would not be out of the realm of possibility to see them either postpone it or even delay or even cancel it. Now, I did see that they had postponed the Olympics till 2021. It would not surprise me if they postponed Mini Takes the States until 2021 as well, possibly. Or they may cancel it and wait the 2 years. I don't know what's going on with that. Let's see, going in here. Maria says, hi, Maria. I believe, yeah, hi. Dean Clark's in there. Hi, Dean. Yes, I got the watch. Pretty cool looking watch. And I will tell some of my subscribers more about it at some point when I get a chance to. Chris Belgrade, fix your internet signal. No, I did not fix my internet signal. They're coming out to fix it on Friday. So in the meantime, I'm using my Wi-Fi hotspot on my iPhone. Maria says, is your cat back home? Yes, my cat is back home. I caught him in a live catch animal trap last night using some of his favorite cat food. And around 11:30 at night, I hear a loud snap out in the front. And there he is, safe and sound, dusty, which means he's probably been in the house across the street that's abandoned. And otherwise, he's doing fine. He's been sleeping on my bed, been sleeping on the sofa, been sleeping around the house. He's doing pretty good, though. So that's nice. Yes, Dale says Mini Takes States registration is delayed as of now. Yeah, I heard about that. Anyway, what else is going on? Well, I hope you all have. I hope some of you have watched my R53 video, and I hope you enjoyed that. There was also the video that was a little short one that I did on pairing your iPhone to your Mini Cooper. So not a lot has been going on. Those are old. Some of them, the pairing your iPhone is an older video that I hadn't had a chance to ever publish because I've always been publishing longer videos. So right now things might get to the point where I'm publishing even shorter videos just for the time being to kind of keep things going. There's even a chance that I may even publish videos that are not Mini related. I may actually publish the videos I was going to use on my other channel, Redline Rebel. I may actually start posting those on this channel just to keep things flowing and kind of keep things moving while we wait for things to start back up again. As far as Minis are concerned, the Mini plant is currently closed for the next 30 days or so. This was about a week ago when they announced this. The reason why is because of, obviously, COVID-19, the coronavirus pandemic. What that that means, though, if you have a Mini that's been ordered with the car, I'm going to also do a full-on video on this. If you have at some point, if you have a video that's been, or a Mini that's been ordered, what that means, they don't cancel your order. It just means that the plant, as it was moving along, stopped. They froze everything, they shut everything down, and they walked away. So when they reopen the plant, they come right back in and they start right back up where they left off. So if you have a Mini that's on the assembly line and everything has come to a complete stop, you don't lose your Mini. It is still going to be built and it will still come off the assembly line. It will just be, unfortunately, about a month late at the earliest. So I don't know how, I really just don't know what things are going to be like in the next couple of weeks, in the next couple of months. I have no clue, and I'm sure all of you out there are in the same boat with me. It's kind of weird that every single person around this planet is in the same situation that we are. We're all kind of debt, and we're kind of stuck. So that includes all my fellow Miniacs out there. So we're kind of in a situation where we just don't know what's going on. We don't know how to fix it, and we're all sitting here feeling helpless. And I don't know about you all. I hate feeling helpless. I hate not having any control over anything, which is probably why so many people decided that they felt the only thing they had control over was toilet paper, so they raided the stores. But that aside, everything else is moving along the way it should be. The channel's still growing, and I'm hoping more people are going to continue to watch, and I'm hoping a lot of you out there are watching the channel because you're bored. Now, what you don't know is revenue has dropped on my channel, along with most YouTube channels, because with people not going out to shop right now, it's kind of a situation where businesses don't want to advertise or spend the money to advertise if they're not getting people going out and buying their products. So that's the situation that we're in right now. So my battery is low on my iPhone, but I'm going to keep going for at least 15 minutes with you guys. So anyway, the revenue's kind of down, but I'm going to keep plugging along with this channel because I still believe in this, and I still think this channel it needs to continue to go. It needs to continue to exist, and as long as I'm still around and still able to do what I'm doing here, it'll continue to exist until I get tired. And I've been incredibly exhausted lately. And no, it's not because of coronavirus. It's just because I get incredibly stressed when things are going on. They're out of my control. And this is one of those situations where I am just stressed out on a daily basis. And it's not fun to come home and have panic attacks all night long and anxiety attacks all night long. And if you're one of those people out there who has those, you have my sympathies, because I'm dealing with that all the time. I suffer from anxiety and panic attacks all the time. So it's kind of just one of those things that kind of just have to deal with. Anywho, going into the comments over here. Timothy Daniel, any idea on pricing of the new Sidewalk edition? Do they typically discount these special editions, or are they priced at a premium? They're sometimes priced at a premium, Timothy, but a lot of times I think they're also, they sometimes are priced at a premium, but I think that particular car is about $40,000, give or take. I don't know the pricing on it yet. And until one actually shows up at the dealership, I don't know if I'll ever get to see the pricing for the time being, because Minis are there's no Minis being delivered to dealerships right now unless they were already on their way. So that's kind of the situation that we're dealing with right now. So I think it's probably going to be in the 40,000 range. So that could be an under or over in that price gap, or in that price point. But I think it might be about $40,000, give or take. Could be less. Who knows? Maria says, do you suggest changing the run flat tires on the Cooper S? If you're someone who doesn't have a emergency reinflation kit in your trunk, so if you think that I'm losing my train of thought, sorry, but my brother is harassing me right now with stupid stuff coming from Congress, so I'm going to ignore that. Anyway, back to run flat tires. I hate run flat tires. I'd rather have regular non-run flat tires on my car and an emergency fix a flat kit in the trunk. That's just my way of doing things. But some people out there prefer to have run flat tires, and in certain situations they can be a necessity. So I'd say go for it. Change the run flat tires if you don't really want them. Obviously, Timothy Daniel would agree with me here. Change them. I find the ride quality to be much better on non-run flats, and I agree with you. The safety factor of run flats isn't worth it. I agree. Run flats are also quite a bit more expensive than regular tires. So Timothy Daniel, how much are you asking for your Clubman? My Clubman was traded in, so it's currently sitting at the Baron Mini dealership. The price they have on the car there is $13,800. It has 101,700 miles, fully loaded, Recaro racing seat interior, and you may not notice it on the car, but it does have a Miniac Stage 1 tune, and it also has a resonator and second cat delete underneath. So it's putting out about 245 horsepower, give or take. So it's a pretty fast little car. So if anyone is interested in buying it, I encourage you. It's had all the maintenance done. Apparently, they had to replace the windshield. I didn't know there was a crack in it. They had to replace the windshield, and they also had to replace the water pump, which I was a little surprised about because I didn't know it needed a new water pump. Amazing what they don't tell you sometimes. But yeah, so it's had all its maintenance done, and it's ready to go. So someone out there needs to buy that car. And if I had the money to do it, I would have kept both, but I don't. So someone did ask me out there, why did I buy a Cooper S over an F56 Cooper S over an F56 JCW? Well, largely because there was no way I was going to find an F56 JCW anytime soon. Now, I could have waited. In fact, I probably should have. But this car came along. It's in the right color scheme. My first Mini was pepper white with a black roof, so another pepper white Mini with a black roof seemed kind of appropriate. So we did a few red accents on it here and there. We added the John Cooper Works tuning kit to it with a regular JCW exhaust instead of the Pro exhaust because I got the kit for free. Don't tell anybody. But we did that. I'm going to add a Dine-In Elite tune to that car at some point, which will give me about 250 horsepower. So it's going to have enough horsepower to get where I need to go. I also plan to install lowering springs from NM Engineering, and I plan to install wheel spacers, and I may actually, if I don't get the curb rashed wheels repaired, I may replace them entirely with brand new wheels because they look like crap because the previous owner apparently didn't know how to avoid curbs. And that was evident with the chin spoiler, with the chin piece on the car as well, because there's spots where he's hit a curb block a few times, so I'm going to have to probably replace that as well. Not that expensive, really, if you think about the cost of parts, so it won't be that difficult. There's also a few little trim pieces here and there I'm going to change out for the John Cooper Works tuning ones just for more fun. So it's going to be a pretty cool car when it's all said and done. Timothy Daniel says, not sure if you or any of your other viewers have ever considered purchasing a Mini from Canada. They're really cheap now, relatively speaking, due to the fall in the Canadian dollar. I think it's because the Canadian spec Mini Coopers are actually basically European spec Mini Coopers, and the European specs do not line up with the United States specs. So I don't necessarily think we could import them from Canada. It'd be kind of cool if we did, since there's some models up there I would have preferred having. Like, you guys had a better looking ice blue edition than we did, and we had a 4-door. You guys had a 2-door. Of course, we had a 2-door prior to the 4-door, so it kind of balances out. Example, loaded JCW Clubman is approximately $37,000 here in Canada. Funny story. Well, John Cooper Works Clubman in the U.S. starts at $39,000, so it's not that much different in price. Ethan F56 just picked up my black track spoke wheels today. I'm thinking about refinishing mine. Maybe you should consider that too. It seems relatively simple. Thought about doing that. The sales manager at the Mini dealership, if everything's kind of settled down at some point, gave me a great deal on some cup spoke wheels, 18-inch cup spoke wheels for my Mini, which would be pretty cool looking. They're actually JCW wheels, so I'm thinking those with the wheel spacers and the lowered suspension, the car would just look fantastic, I think. So I may go that route and then keep the track spokes for summer, or not summer, keep the track spokes for winter. But I don't know how things are going to go. It depends on what's going to happen. At the moment, my car's sitting in the driveway. If it's another month down the road and things still aren't the way they should be, my car will probably still be sitting in the driveway. So I don't know what's going to be happening with that. But it's going to be a cool situation. It's going to be a cool car when it's all done. But yeah, Timothy Daniel, we can't get some colors here that you can get. For example, we can't get an enigmatic black Countryman. Odd. Yeah, I agree. That is kind of odd. We can get an enigmatic black Countryman. What I would love to see is coral red JCW Clubman, and you can't get coral red on a JCW Clubman anywhere. I don't think you can get it on the regular Clubman, on the regular Cooper S Clubman, but you can't get it on the JCW Clubman. I think it would look good. For that matter, I think coral red would look good on every model. That'd be kind of a neat. I think it's actually a neat color. Enigmatic black is, of course, a very pretty color. It's a really pretty color. So, yeah. I mean, every market's different. Like ice blue is a special edition color in the U.S., but it's still available in Europe. Not Europe, I'm sorry. It's still available in Asia. So it's just kind of the way things are. Like Europe, you could have gotten a volcanic orange Clubman at one point, and we could never get a volcanic orange Clubman in the U.S. because apparently the Germans think the Americans don't like to have fun or have brightly colored minis. Because they all thought that the Clubman had to be this luxury touring car and all that great stuff. And I'm thinking, no, you could really modify that guy thing and go have a lot of fun. Wouldn't you agree? Timothy Daniel, BRG isn't available on the JCW Clubman or Countryman here either. I don't get it. BRG is not available on the JCW Clubman or Countryman in the U.S. either. In fact, BRG is not available on any of the JCW models in the U.S. It's only Rebel Green. However, you go to Europe, you can get BRG on a JCW, which I think is a prettier color. But what can you do? Maria says here we could not get a British Racing Green Cooper S in Puerto Rico. That is weird. You can't get a British Racing Green Cooper S. I guess it's something to do. You see, that is odd, Maria. That is odd, given the fact that Puerto Rico is a U.S. territory. So it would be kind of strange that you wouldn't see colors from the states being available as colors in the territories. And D Tasca pops in. Hey, how you doing? So we got a lot of people in here tonight. I think it's a nice little conversation we're having. I have some gum in my mouth, but I also have a can of Sierra Mist because my favorite brand of iced tea. They jacked the price up on a 12-pack to $65 before Amazon stopped shipping things, so I wasn't able to get it anymore, which is ridiculous. I think it's because of the rush on stuff at the stores. That being said, I was able to get a fairly large package of toilet paper the other day from the store before everyone went in and bought it all. D-Tasker, did you see the coupe concept? Yes, I did see that concept, although if you look carefully, you can definitely tell they basically spliced it with a Porsche Cayman or a Porsche Cayman or a Porsche Boxster. Either way, they spliced it with a Porsche to make that look. So neat idea. I don't know if Mini's going to build it, and in the current market situation, the current global situation right now, I don't know if they're going to build that car at all. And know what's going to happen in the next couple of months. I'm kind of just sitting at home now doing absolutely nothing. I do plan to redo my office here because, well, as you can see, I don't quite have a big enough green screen here. So my plan, though, is to eventually get this whole room set up, get the green screen back up along the whole back wall, and then start doing some more green screen videos for you guys as well. When I'm not dealing with a headache, because as I just mentioned, allergy season is upon us. So let me see. We got coronavirus, flu season, cold season, allergy season. Have I left out any other thing to make us feel miserable at this time of year? No? Well, anyway, I want to know. Oh, hold on a second. We the North, do you recommend the Cooper S 2015, or is there another year you would say go after instead? If the Cooper S and the 2015 model Cooper S is one of your best choice, I would say go for it. I think the F56 models are pretty good cars in general. I recently got mine aligned a couple weeks ago so I could make sure it was perfect, and it drives really, really great. I'm really impressed with them, actually. Timothy Daniel, in your opinion, when is the last year that I'll be able to buy a JCW Clubman? When is the last year? I don't see a last year in sight at the moment, so I don't see why you can't buy one right now. Depends on which model year you want to buy. Do you want to buy a 20? If you're going to buy I think if you're going to look at from the best years to buy them, the F54 generation is fantastic. But if you're looking at, since they might be discontinuing, I think 2021, 2022 may be the year they discontinue the model. So I don't know for sure. But I haven't even heard any rumors. I heard they are discontinuing or possibly redesigning it as a crossover vehicle. But I haven't heard anything else about that at the moment. Oddly enough, when the Oxford plant shut down for the 30 days, the cars that were currently running down the plant were all Clubmans. So those are the cars going to be coming off the assembly line, are all clubmen. So it's kind of an interesting scenario there. What else we got going on? I don't know. I want ideas from you guys, though. I want to know ideas for some videos I could do for you guys to kind of just keep things moving along and make everything feel normal, because nothing feels normal right now. In fact, I'm just exhausted from rearranging my living room today and then dealing with the internet people, and then just tired in general. It's just kind of everything just has you worn out and panic stricken. And like, how many of you out there check your temperature, or have checked your temperature periodically just to be on the safe side? And yeah, otherwise everything's normal for me. The bottom line is I've been finding that the best thing I could do actually is not watch the news, not be on social media as much as I used to, and kind of just sit back and just kind of try to relax and enjoy things. So I've just been kind of just doing my thing and relaxing and enjoying myself, because there's nothing else I can really do. Anyway, Timothy Daniel, a detailed review of your new car would be cool. Condition of it, any issues with it. Video about driving the manual F56 rev match, and whatever else you can think of. Maybe how to drive a manual Mini. Problem with driving the Mini is, with the current stay-at-home order, I can't just go out and gallivant around driving my car. So I kind of have to wait on that, or possibly do something else, find something else to do. But I have experienced the rev matching in the F56, and it's pretty impressive, actually. I actually kind of enjoy it. I did a few little tweaks with my Beamer Code app to kind of make it work. So we'll see what happens. I agree. I sympathize with you, and I'm just stressed out because I am stressed. I mean, I need to probably take a week or two, or a couple of days, and just not do anything, just lay down. But it seems like I get up in the morning and just want to keep doing things. But I may actually take it as a sign that it is. Hold on. Chicky Wee, late attendance here, but I empathize with you concerning panic attacks. I used to have them. Yeah. And I was taking medication for anxiety. Unfortunately, it was causing me anxiety, so I stopped taking it. And it had a few other side effects I wasn't too fond of. But yeah, how many other YouTubers out there have mentioned they have anxiety or panic attacks and all that stuff? I'm sure there's quite a few, and I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one on here who's dealing with that. So I'm sure the 90% of right now dealing with anxiety attacks and panic attacks and just not feeling great. And we'll see how things go. But my internet's not working correctly again. My phone's low on battery, and it's currently the only thing keeping me running with this. But I'll tell you what, I'm gonna wrap it up here. I'm gonna thank you all for watching. If you haven't already done so, subscribe to the channel. Leave a like below. Don't forget to comment on this video, or any other video for that matter. I'm gonna post the link to this live stream up on YouTube or up on Facebook at some point, I think. If not, don't worry about it. But I want to thank you all for watching. I want to thank you all for coming and joining me here. It's a little bit more low-key. It's not quite as energetic as I was hoping for. I was hoping for more mini stuff, and I was hoping to do a lot more things. And I don't know what videos I'm going to have coming out on the channel in the coming weeks, and possibly even months if things keep going where they're going. But I'm going to try to do as much as I can to give you videos possible. But as always, I want to thank you all, and I want to remind you before I let you go that life is too short to drive a boring car. So drive a Mini, and I will see you next time. Check out the video on Friday. I'm not sure what video it's going to be, but it's going to be a good one. I'm going to try to get some more videos out there to you guys. They might just be B-roll videos put together from stuff from corporate, but enjoy them. It's the best I can do right now under the current circumstances, and I will try to give you guys more videos as soon as I can. So you all have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world. I'll see you all later.